Okay, so I'm just gonna start doing this. um, and these guys, I'm just gonna kind of sort of eyeball. I think my wood is squarish. I know I want to put this like this. I know I want to have a little bit of reinforcement here. Then, yeah, my strings are going to go a little bit like that. I'm not worried about that because when I put this guy here and I have my eyelets all lined up, I think it'll be just fine. I think. Crossing fingers. Okay, so that having been said, move this out of the way. I think this is in the right place. Now, I cannot stress enough how useful drilling a pilot hole is. And so I got a really tiny little drill bit in here prior to shooting my screw because then I can make, carefully, I can make very precise holes. Very precise holes so my screw goes in nice and straight. So I'm going to start at, I'm actually going to start in the center here. And now this drill bit is much smaller than the thread of my screw. So I'm going to have plenty of wood to grab onto. No worries. One, two, and I'm just going to, just to hold it in place, I'm just going to drop a couple of screws in here with my fingers. Okay. And yes, I'm going to use washers here, right, to distribute the pressure from the screw. So each one of these screws is going to have a washer. All right, so that's more or less where that's going to be. So now I can shoot my final pilot hole here. Okay, it should work. It is also nice to have two two drills, so you don't have to constantly swap. But how many of us have two drills? Well, I do, but I got like 10 drills. Yeah, where are they? I gotta plug them in. Da 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 dee, da 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 do. So just, this works too. Change my bit. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3 screws, 3 washers. So actually just starting the screw out a little bit, all 3 of them, helps to keep the whole contraption in line. Now, nice and slow. Okay, good. My face in the way. Good. Okay, yeah, I'm very happy with this. Very happy. Yeah, I hate it when I do that clickety click. But sometimes, whoops, sometimes you clickety click. And that's in there good. That's really in there very well. Very well. No, not much flex in this direction at all, and there'll be even less once I put my support piece in front. And so now let me line up the next batch. And then of course, oh geez, where's my pilot drill? Oh, here it is. Try to be organized on your workbench. Not like me. My workbench is always a mess. So don't do what I do. Be organized. Be organized. All right, so I got my pilot bit in. And let me get my other 2 tuners. And you see how I'm actually, okay, this is just a function of my material. Is that, these guys actually touch each other, right? This one here, so it's going to give it more support in this direction. And so I've got 2 more tuners. And again, once I had the the decision if I'm gonna like hang this over, maybe bend that down just so it lines up better. But I decided not. I'm going for strength first. If my strings go a little bit like that, I do not think it's going to make a difference. I do not. I could be wrong, but I do not. I do not think so. So I'm dropping here. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Touch that this way. I got good contact. So now I'll carefully drill my pilot holes. Okay. And I'm going to start again. I'm going to start the screw because that's going to help me hold the whole thing in place, right? Little pin here, so just start the screw. And that'll just help this stay where I want it to be. So another one here. And again, patience, patience. What's the bloody rush? I don't need to rapidly screw this stuff in. The thing about nice fine woodworking, yeah, fine woodworking. It should be pleasant and gentle. This is not working with wood or whatever, working with anything should not be an aggressive. Should not be an aggressive activity. You don't have to be all macho. It's not a competition to see who can screw more screws in 20 seconds. Leave that for some reality television show or something. Okay, bang, bang, swapping bits. And one more washer, one more screw. Oops, screw, screw, screw. Okay, here's plenty of screws. Plenty of screws left over from another project. Oh yeah, come on Diodario, give me some sponsorship. I have no problem, I love your strings, great strings. And one more washer. Yeah, this one. Okay. Oh, I already had a washer, okay. Oops. Place the screw gently first with my fingers. All right, here we go. Let's start with the center. Usually a good idea to start with the center of anything. Oops. Piece of wood. Oh, no, puppy dog, that's not for you to chew on. That's my bridge. No chewing on the bridge. Okay, next. Goody, goody. Goody, goody. Man, that's strong. Strong as hell. Very happy with that. And then once this piece goes here, even stronger. Glue and screw on this guy. Pilot holes. Glues and screws. I think that this is going to be a very robust tuning mechanism. I do indeed. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down, measure up here, decide where my eyelets go, and then deal with the other side.